Kate. Welcome to Covert with Narcissist 101. Thank you for joining me. Haven't subscribed? Please do. Don't forget to like and share as well. Guys, today's topic is three things. There might be more of them, but three things that you do not owe the new supply that the covert narcissist that you are with is married to or in relationship with. Three things that you do not owe the new supply. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying that you know that you don't owe the new supply this. And because you guys already know, I'm all about getting your mind right. And whatever or however you can achieve this to make sure your mind is intact, because that's the only way you operate or process things in a certain way. That's what I'm all about. So these are the things that you do not owe the new supply. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't indulge in them, or if you want to. One of them is advice. You don't owe them any advice, any warning, any wait a minute, hold up, you don't know who this person is, watch out, they're going to do the same thing to you they did to me, all of that. Because, of course, you should know by now that you will be the crazy ex, you'll be the crazy person, you'll be the stalker of the covert narcissist, because that's what the new supply will be told. So based on that alone, whatever it is that you approach the new supply with, it's going to be processed that way. So that's a given. Everybody should know that. If you haven't experienced it yet, it's coming, believe me, because that's how these people, the covert narcissists, operate. Or if it already happened to you, you already know the score. So you would be the crazy ex. You'd be that person that is still stalking them. If all you're trying to do is to warn the new supply to watch out, that's not going to work out well for you. Friendship is number 2. You do not owe the new supply any sort of friendship. Because even if, first of all, let's start with the fact that you don't know who they are. Let's assume that you never met them. You don't know who they are. They probably know about you. You don't owe them that. They're married to whoever it is that is with you now. Or with them, that was, with you. That's about it. You do not owe them. You don't need to be friends. You don't need to hold hands. You don't need to exchange notes. And if it's somebody that's already in your circle, the group of friends or whatever it is, and they end up, hooking up with the covert narcissist, and let's take aside the fact that there's any loyalty that was owed to you, or any code that they broke by linking up with the covert narcissist. Let's put that all aside. Now that they are with the covert narcissist, you don't have any sort of relationship. Whatever it is you had with them before is not on the same thing anymore. It's not on the same level anymore. So you should distance yourself away from that, because if you were friends with them, or they're in your group of friends, or whatever it is, aside the fact that they broke any kind of code or loyalty, whatever it is that you have said, or they supposedly did, then the fact that they are now with the covert narcissist puts them on a whole different level from where you at. So there's no need for the friendship to continue, and that's you do this because you don't want to become a part of that relationship, because that's what ends up happening. If you end up being the remaining friends for whatever reason, friends with a new supply, you become part of that relationship, which is you're exchanging notes. Now you're going back and forth. Now you be the third person in there. Now you be the one they probably run to oh, guess what he did to me today? Guess what she did to me the other day? None of that. That is not good for your mental health at all. And there's no way this is going to be any kind of benefit to you. So because you end up being the part of that, and when they make up, you be the one that used to make up, but then she runs back to you to tell you story. He runs back to you again to tell you this, what she did. And no, you don't have time for that. So no friendship. No friendship at all is needed. No co-parenting obligation. That's another one. You don't owe them any co-parenting obligation. You are co-parenting, first of all, with the covert narcissist. That's who you had child with. And now you're not doing this because you're a bad person or you're angry with them, or no, it's just how it is. You do not owe them this, because the person that you have kids with is who you're supposed to be focused on. That's it. Do you choose? Do you occasionally have to talk to them or do whatever with the new supply and tell them about the kids and all that stuff? It might happen, but you need to understand that you do not owe them this. Now, the covert narcissist will use this, of course, to their benefit. That'll be another video where they force this, because that's, they get supply from whatever kind of conflict that'll come out of this. But you do not owe the new supplier any kind of co-parenting obligation. You don't need to contact them about what the kids are doing. You don't need to contact them about this and that. You contact the person you're co-parenting with, and then they link up, because both of them are one unit. As long as they are with the covert narcissist, they are one unit. You don't need to go the extra mile of, oh, this is what we're going to do with the kids. No matter how nice they are, no matter how nice they are, you don't owe them that. Now, if you choose to indulge in this, that's, you can do that. But this whole video is for you to know that these are things that you do not owe the new supply. It can happen, sure, because some of them probably end up being nice people. They don't know. But you have to know, as long as a new supply is still attached to covert narcissist, they attach a covert narcissist. And the covert narcissist is still against you. So regardless, they will always side with the covert narcissist. No matter how nice or whatever it is they are, it's always going to turn the same way. And because you need to protect your mental health at all costs, no matter what, you have to do what you need to do. And some of them might be this. These are things that you do not owe these people. It's just that simple. All right, guys, get a hold of your mind, and if things will fall into place, please like and share.